Okay.
Hello and welcome, everyone. I would like to thank all of you for joining me in this meeting today, where we will discuss about a project to raise awareness of an issue we have discussed in the past, which is about child marriage. Before we go further into the details of this project, allow me to begin by introducing the members of this meeting. Starting off with myself, hello, I am Danial Hakim, a senior medical officer in non-government organizations, Doctors Without Borders, also the chairperson for today's meeting. Today we are joined by Sir Muaz. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay, thank you, Sir Daniel. And my name is Muaz, a senior lecturer from Faculty of Law at the National University of Malaysia. Nice to meet you.
Okay,
Nice to meet you,
okay. So
Muaz.
thank you, Dr. Muaz. So next, moving on to someone I know, a dear friend of mine, Mr. Iman MUINUDDIN. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello everyone. My name is Iman MUINUDDIN. I am a resident association of Hululangan representative. Nice to meet you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Iman. Last but not least, also someone I have worked with in the past, Mr. Ameer NAZMY. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, Assalamualaikum, and very good morning. Big to all. My name is Muhammad Amin Azmi. I am a professional social worker by profession from the Social Welfare Department of Malaysia. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, now that we have all introduced ourselves, let us begin our meeting to talk about what we have in mind about our upcoming project. So first up, what kind of project are we planning here? Would anyone like to start?
Okay, let me start first. My suggestion is that we can organize a convention about child marriage at a convention hall so that more participants can join us. We can fit more people inside. What about
Mr. Chairperson, sir.
Yes.
I beg to differ from Dr. Muaz's opinion. It is in my opinion that we should hold a seminar, a small scale than convention. We call it as seminar because we should hold a small scale program as it more convenient for us as the organizers. That is my opinion, my personal opinion. I don't know about others.
I see. Okay. So I think here we can vote to choose which suggestion we will go ahead. So all raise your hands for those who vote
For the convention, is it?
suggestion for convention. Yes.
Convention first.
Okay. So let us vote for the other suggestion, which is to hold our project as a seminar. Okay, so here we can see that we have more that choose seminar as our type of project. Does everyone agree?
yes, agree, agree.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Oh, okay, thank you. All right, so next up, now that we already know what kind of project we are planning, which is a seminar. Next up, I think we should create an interesting title to attract our audience. So does anyone have any ideas?
I'm sorry, Mr. Chairman. Allow me to interrupt.
Yes.
Maybe before we set a title for our seminar, maybe I think we should first know what audience we are targeting. Is it?
Yeah, yes, I agree with Mr. Iman Minuddin. Mr. Chairperson, by any chance, can we set our audience more towards teenagers? Teenagers, young mothers, parents, guardians, government officials, people representatives, and representatives from NGOs such as UNICEF, community chiefs, and so on. It's okay.
I agree with
Yeah,
Ameer.
I agree with you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so I think I also agree on this, as we can touch on many people for our program.
Yes.
So, okay. So now getting back to our title, what's an eye-catching, or maybe we'll say an attractive title for our seminar? Does anyone have any suggestions in mind?
Mm,
I have a suggestion.
Okay,
Allow me.
go ahead.
Okay. How about we go with a promise for tomorrow, strategies to end child marriage, so that this topic is more about raising awareness to end this crucial issue. How
Okay,
about that,
interesting.
everyone?
Mr. Chairperson, I would beg to differ again. My apologies, Mr.
Okay,
Chairperson, because
no worries, no
I,
worries.
I beg to differ a lot of matters for this meeting. I would also like to suggest an interesting title regarding our seminar, which is more suitable for our seminar: Empowering Futures, the Fight Against Child Marriage. Empowering Futures, the fight against child marriage. Does anyone agree with my opinion, with my suggestion?
Okay, so I think here we can all vote for the two suggestions that I think are both proper and suitable titles for our seminar. So to make this fair, I would like to ask for everyone in this meeting to please raise your hand for those in favor of title number 1, which is A Promise for Tomorrow, Strategies to End Child Marriage. Please raise your hands. Okay. And for title number 2, which is Empowering Futures, the Fight Against Child Marriage. Am I right? Empowering
Yes,
Futures, the Fight Against Child Marriage.
yes,
Okay,
Mr.
so
Chairperson.
please raise your hands for title number 2. Okay, so there we have it. The winning title for our seminar, which is Empowering Futures, the Fight Against Child Marriage. So does everyone agree with this decision?
Yes,
Yes.
certainly, Mr. Chairperson.
I agree.
All right, thank you. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into the details of our seminar. So I think the most important thing to look at is the tentative of our seminar. So my suggestion is the first slot, maybe we can focus more on case study analysis, where we can call my colleagues and my fellow doctors from Doctors Without Borders to discuss this matter. So how about everyone else?
Um, Mr. Chairperson, Mr.
Yes.
Me again. I'm sorry. I have a
Okay, no
suggestion. My
worries.
suggestion is we could do a sharing experience session. Sharing experiences session, which is we can invite former young brides who unfortunately had to go through the child marriage. So she will be the experienced person that can share her experience for the participants. Other than that, we can also invite pediatricians, which is doctors that specialize in children medicine, that used to treat young mothers. Is it okay?
I
Um,
see. Very
Mr.
interesting.
Ameer,
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Iman. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry for interrupting. I want to add my opinion about this.
Okay,
Maybe
sure.
I would like to suggest we carry out a slot in visual and multimedia presentation. So we can start off by showing visual of short videos that highlight about the realistic of child marriage, which is in globally and locally. Plus, we can do some PowerPoint presentation, which is use visual appealing slides to present key statistics, trends, and research findings related to child marriage. Is it okay with that?
For me, it's okay. I don't know about Mr. Chairperson.
I think the two suggestion is okay. And from my side, I would like to suggest we can undertake a forum on child marriage. In the forum, we can invite a few people that can bring the topic of child marriage to the table, such being some ambassadors from NGOs and many more. So overall, I think it's best if we divide into two different sessions. Perhaps in the morning session, we can put the forum on child marriage as the first session, followed by the Iman's suggestion, which is visual and multimedia presentation.
Yes.
Okay.
Meanwhile, for the afternoon session, maybe I think we can put some case study analysis is suitable, followed by sharing experience. How about that?
Yes, I agree.
I agree with that.
The suggestion.
Okay. So I think that we can all agree on what has been suggested by, we can say, all members of this meeting. So now, can we proceed into our discussion about the place and when we want to execute the program?
Yes, Mr. Chairperson, Saturday.
Okay,
Mr. Chairman,
so yes, yes, Mr.
um,
Iman.
I'm suggesting that we can hold the program at the convention center so that we can
Okay.
fit in and invite as many participants to join our program. How about everyone else?
Yes, Mr. Iman. Maybe we can run the seminar at the district town hall, because I think it would be more appropriate for as our audiences are parents and teenagers from rural and urban areas. So the district town hall will be more suitable for them. So it will allow us to lessen our budget for this program. That is my opinion.
As for me, I think that is the good suggestion, the good idea from Mr. Ameer, which is I agree with your recommendation on doing the program at District Town Hall.
Okay, so I think I would also agree with Mr. Ameer's suggestion on that we run the seminar at the district town hall. So can we proceed?
Yes, Mr.
Yes, Mr.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, so thank you. Next, we must also think about what we want to execute. When we want to execute this seminar. So does anyone have any suggestions of
Uh,
dates that we can execute?
okay, Mr. Chairperson, I have a suggestion, an opinion. In my opinion,
Yes, please.
I would suggest that we make this seminar during Independence Day, on the 31st of August, which is a public holiday, so everyone can join the seminar.
I
How about
see.
this?
Okay.
Mr. Chairperson, may I interrupt?
Yes, yes, please. Go ahead.
Okay, as for me, maybe we can make it on weekends during school holidays, because our target audience are parents and teenagers. So if we do this on a school holiday, there will be many participants who will join us in the seminar. What about everyone?
I'm sorry, Mr. Ameer and Mr. Muaz, but from my point of view, I would agree more if we held the seminar on school holidays, because we want to raise awareness, right, about this issue to our
Yes.
audience. So as much as we can, so we must do it when people are available and free to join.
Okay. So I think here we can all vote for all these suggestions. So I would like to ask for everyone to raise your hand for those in favor of Mr. Ameer's suggestion, which is to hold this seminar on Independence Day.
Yes, the 31st of August.
Yes, on 31st of August. Please raise your hand. And also, please raise your hand for those in favor of Mr. Muaz and Mr. Iman's suggestion, which is more to we can hold this seminar on weekends during school holidays. So please raise your hand. All right. So now that we have that part taken care of, so now moving forward, how about our role in this project? Mr. Iman, what position would you like to be in for this project?
Me? For me, maybe I would like to be the secretary for this project. Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Chairperson,
Yes, Mr. Muaz.
I volunteer myself to as the treasurer of this project. I wish.
Okay. Okay, I like your enthusiasm and dedication, Mr. Muaz. How about you, Mr. Ameer? The director of this project is still vacant. Maybe you want to hold this position?
Funny of you, Mr. Chairperson. My apologies, Mr. Chairperson, but I would like to be the liaison officer for this project so that I can communicate with the NGOs, the representatives, and the audience of this seminar. So I would like to be the liaison officer. The position of the director of this project is most suitable is for you. How about the others? Agreed?
I also
Yes, I
say
agree.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Mr.
I
Ahmed.
think the Mr. Chairperson are the right person to be the
Yes.
director of this project.
Yes, indeed.
Yes,
Are you
100%.
okay with that?
Okay, so with everyone agreeing on me myself being the director of this project, I think I cannot take away all the people's suggestions. Okay, so everyone can agree on me being the director of this
Yes, Mr.
project.
Chairperson.
Yes,
Mm.
Mr. Chairperson.
Good
All
person.
right, thank you. So lastly, I think before we end this meeting, I think we can all go through what have been discussed throughout our meeting. So first off, starting by me, I think the first thing that we have discussed is the type of project that we will be organizing, which is a seminar titled Empowering Futures, the Fight Against Child Marriage. So what else have we discussed in our meeting?
Mr. Chairperson, allow me to remind everyone.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Chairperson, allow me to remind everyone that about our targeted audience, which are teenagers, parents, guardians, government officials, representatives from NGOs, and representatives from NGOs such as UNICEF, community chiefs, and so on. Okay? Is it clear? Okay.
So the next is we have discussed about the representative of our seminar.
Sorry, Mr. Muaz, can you speak louder, please, more clearly?
Okay, sorry. The next
Alright.
is we have discussed the tentative of our seminar, which we will divide this seminar into two different sessions. One session in the morning
Okay.
where we will run the forum on child marriage, followed by visual and multimedia presentation. Meanwhile, in the afternoon session, we will run case study analysis followed by and the sharing experience.
All right.
Well, apart from that, we have decided to run this seminar on the weekends of school holidays to allow a lot of more people to join, and will be held at a district town hall.
All right. So
Okay.
thank you to everyone. I think that is all that has been discussed today in this meeting. Would anyone else like to add anything else, maybe?
I think that's all from me. For myself, that's it. That's all.
Me too. That's
Okay.
all
Me,
from me.
I'm also.
All right. So I think to wrap things up, as we have come to the end of today's meeting on our project, I would like to take a moment to reflect on what we've learned and the actions that we can take moving forward. So we've already heard powerful stories, insightful discussions, and gained a deeper understanding of the profound impact uh, that child marriage has on individuals and communities. So that being the reason we have all come here together here today to initiate a project in combating child marriage. So thank you to all the members of this meeting. For sure, this will not be our last, okay? So I hope to see you all soon again in our next meeting. Until next time, goodbye, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very
Okay,
much
thank you.
and goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.